A day after skipping the Ram Mandir's Pran Pratishtha, the Uddhav faction of Shiv Sena has lashed out using a very curious line of attack against the Modi government. Both Uddhav Thackeray and Sanjay Raut seem angry with a number of things. Taking to Saamna, Sanjay Raut penned an editorial where he mounted multiple attacks. First, he asked whether the fact that Ram Mandir has arrived means Ram Rajya has been established in India. Then he asked whether the Mandir will ensure homes for those who are homeless. And citing the Prime Minister's fast, he also asked whether it will satiate those who are hungry. Perhaps most interestingly, on the day of late Shiv Sena founder and ideologue Balasaheb Thakray's birth anniversary, Sanjay Raut also remembered Iran's late Ayatollah Khomeini and alleged that a similar fanaticism is a characteristic of the BJP. After Sanjay Raut referred to Ayatollah Khomeini to the attack the Modi government over the Ram Mandir on the day of Balasaheb Thakray's birth anniversary, Uddhav Thackeray also attacked the Prime Minister over a comparison that was made from the Ram Mandir yesterday with Chatrpati Shivaji Maharaj. You'll remember yesterday, let's talk about that comparison. Following the Pran Pratishtha, Swami Govind Dev Giri Maharaj had praised PM Modi's Anushthan. He'd said that the 11-day penance by Prime Minister Modi for Ram Mandir had only one analogy in his memory, that was of Chatrpati Shivaji Maharaj. Let's first listen in from Swami Govind Dev Giri Maharaj.
और उस तप को हमने साकार आप में देखा। मुझे इस परंपरा को देखते हुए केवल एक राजा याद आता है जिसमें यह सब कुछ था, और उस राजा का नाम छत्रपति शिवाजी महाराज। आज हम लोगों को उसी प्रकार के एक महापुरुष ऐसे प्राप्त हुए हैं जिसको भगवती जगदम्बा ने स्वयं हिमालय से लौटा करके भेज दिया कि जाओ भारत माता की सेवा करो।
So yes, that's the reaction that first came in, to which the entire Sena UBT seems irked. Uddhav Thackeray also reacted angrily to this comparison, the significance of which was not lost on the son of Balasaheb Thackeray. After Sanjay Raut invoked Ayatollah Khomeini, Uddhav Thackeray cited Ravan and lashed out at the blind Modi bhakts. Listen in.
पण आज जे काही रामाचे मुखवटे घालून रावण फिरतायत, त्यांचे मुखवटे फाडायचे आहेत. कारण काल सगळे अंधभक्त तिकडे जमले होते. त्यांचे सगळ्यांचं जे काही ज्ञान आहे, त्यांची जी काही बुद्धी आहे, त्याचा आदर करतो मी. पण कोणीतरी एकाने आपल्या पंतप्रधानांची बरोबरी, म्हणजे आजचे शिवाजी महाराज म्हणजे आमचे पंतप्रधान, अजिबात नाही, त्रिवार नाही. जर छत्रपती शिवाजी महाराज जन्माला आले नसते तर आज राम मंदिर उभं राहू शकलं नसतं. नाहीतर हे कोणाही येरागाबाळ्याचं काम नव्हतं.
Now we have come to a point in time when the inauguration of a religious place of worship in the country is being celebrated as a state event. Most of us have been invited to participate in the rituals. As those who have pledged to preserve and protect our constitution, let us reaffirm our commitment to its secular character by declining to participate in the event, upholding our constitutional responsibilities. Let this serve as an opportunity to promote harmony and the spirit of common brotherhood amongst all the people of India.
एक बात याद रखना, बीजेपी को मदद मत करो. बीजेपी का अगर तुम लोग मदद करोगे कोई, तो अल्लाह का कसम आप लोगों को कोई माफी नहीं करेगा. हम तो माफी नहीं करेंगे. हमारे पास हिम्मत है लड़ने के लिए, लेकिन हमको लड़ने नहीं देता है लोग. आज तो हम रैली निकाला इसी के लिए, हमने हिम्मत दिखाया. कितना पॉलिटिकल पार्टियां है, क्या हिम्मत दिखाया. एक मंदिर विजिट करने से हो गया, तो हम क्या करते हैं, वो जो बोलता है हम भी वो करते हैं. हम तो मंदिर गया, मस्जिद गया, गुरुद्वारा गया, गिरजा गया, मजार गया, हर धर्म को लेके गया.
So we've not just heard from Uddhav Thackeray but several constituent leaders of INDI as well. I want to quickly introduce our guest joining us this evening. Krishna Hegde, Shiv Sena spokesperson, is with us, along with political analyst advocate Umair Junaidi and Sena UBT leader Chandrasekhar Jha. I want to shift our viewers' attention for the time being to the comment that has been made by Swami Govind Dev Giri, who is also the Ram Mandir Trust treasurer. Now, Mr. Chandrasekhar Jha, he is of the opinion that the Prime Minister was advised a 3-day fast. He decided to go with a proper 11-day Anushthan. He lauded the Prime Minister, Swamiji lauded the Prime Minister and said the manner in which he followed the 11-day Anushthan reminds him of Chatrpati Shivaji Maharaj. Why should it irk anybody today?
See, the first thing is that we should not go on the WhatsApp university. The history is to be seen through books and the writings which have been in the history. And we should not comment on something which is not in the history. If comparison with the Chatrpati Shivaji Maharaj of Mr. Modi is comparatively putting Chatrapati Maharaj below the belt and doing injustice to the history. Chatrapati Shivaji Maharaj has the biggest history of fighting with the outsiders, and it has to be seen as something which has come to reality today, that Ram Mandir is being built, and taking the prestigious issue and comparing the same with the Prime Minister is totally condemnable. And today Ram Mandir is built. Now the issue is there that the BJP is doing job of the country, doing something for the religion purpose. If they are doing for the religious purpose, the politics for the religious purpose, then it is totally unconstitutional at this moment. And if you see today what has happened, that they are doing politics on the basis of religion and nothing else. Nobody was attending the program. Even Shankaracharyas boycotted. They said, okay, it's okay that Ram Temple is there.
Not only people from our country, people from different parts of the world were in attendance, and people of all faiths were in attendance. So let's not try and fool anybody here. But all right, your limited point taken, Mr. Jha, since Mr. Krishna Hegde also believes in the legacy of Chatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, I want to put this question to him. Do you think his legacy has been undermined in any way, Mr. Hegde, by the Prime Minister's Anushthan being compared to, or rather Swamiji saying it reminds him of Chatrapati Shivaji Maharaj?
No, not at all. Chatrapati Shivaji Maharaj is one of the greatest leaders, the greatest warriors, the greatest Maratha warrior, and he's like a god to all of us. What exactly happened was Govindev Ji Maharaj said that the way Chatrapati Shivaji Maharaj followed his fast when he wanted to have a darshan of the Mallikarjun Jyotirling, and he observed the 3-day fast and he slept himself in the temple. Similarly, our Honorable Prime Minister observed a 11-day fast and also lived on coconut water and also slept on the floor. Instead of joining the entire country, entire Bharat in celebrations, when the whole world, the entire Hindu community of the whole world are celebrating with one of the greatest, I would say, instances like the independence of India. Today, after 550 years, Ram has come home. Bhagwan Shri Ram has come home to Ayodhya, and he is in a temple. Even I had gone to Ayodhya 4 months ago, and there was like a tent kind of a structure there. And now today we have a glorious and glorious and beautiful temple for Lord Shri Ram as a home. Instead of celebrating the homecoming of Lord Shri Ram, Uddhav Thackeray ji is behaving like one of the Congress people. They are anti-Sanatan, they are anti-Hindu. They have called Sanatan in the names of HIV, cold, leprosy, malaria. And ever since this Indi Gathbandhan has been formed, Uddhav ji has forgotten what his late father, Hindu Hriday Samrat Bala Saheb Thackeray ji has said. He said, "Jo din mujhe Congress ke saath haath milana pade, मैं मेरी दुकान बंद कर दूंगा."
So in the quest to be anti-Modi, Mr. Jha, has the Uddhav Sena forgotten about its Hindu Hriday as it has been claiming for the past so many years?
The answer to this is completely no. We are and we were always the followers of Hindutva, because our object is totally on the basis of Hindutva. And we are not doing Hindutva for the purpose of politics.
And yet you're standing by the statements made by Uddhav Thackeray and Sanjay Raut, what we've heard in Saamna, how whether or not he's asking that a Hindu Rajya has been established with what happened yesterday. Forget that. Comparisons being made to Ravan and also Ayatollah Khomeini.
See, these comparisons come when you see the people are relying on certain kind of notions which are being spread in the public, and nobody has to believe on those notions. And if you see today the work of Ram Rajya, if you see the Ram Rajya says everything should run on truth. What BJP is running on is a completely false narrative, and everything is completely false. It's in air and nothing else. And today what happens, the opposition, when opposition attacks the BJP, they will tell that we are not secular, we are religious and anything like that. So today what is happening, that if you see the condition of people in India, they are completely homeless, and the government is
Okay,
saying
I'm
that
afraid the Sena UBT would have felt differently if it were in any way, in any scenario, by any means of imagination, a part of the NDA alliance. But before I take that across to Mr. Hegde, who also wants to make a quick point, I want to quickly bring in Mr. Umair Junaidi as well. Has the opposition run out of arguments, Mr. Junaidi? You know, first looking for reasons to skip the Ram Mandir consecration, the Pran Pratishtha. Now looking for reasons to say that it's not been done the right manner. The Shankaracharya skipping the event has also been cited by the opposition. How many more arguments before, we actually see the opposition face the reality, which was seen by the world yesterday?
First of all, I would like to congratulate Narendra Modi and entire BJP for organizing the biggest event since the independent India, the biggest political event to do the Pran Pratishtha in a semi-constructed temple, semi-completed temple, and it was the huge crowd gathered for a political program in the name of Ram. That is the point. Now, the opposition is never against of Ram Mandir. The opposition is never against the Lord Ram. The point the opposition is making is very clear. If there was a time, if it was the construction to be completed, what was the necessary to do it as soon as possible? This is the first question. Now talking about the Shankaracharya.
Has it happened the first time, Mr. Umair Junaidi? You've been talking about the Shankaracharya skipping the event. There are Shankaracharyas who've on record gone on to say that yes, the center, the state government must oversee preparations. Yes, they must assist the Ram Mandir Temple Trust in ensuring that this is a grand success. And with regards to the incomplete temple that is being cited by the opposition as well, remember in the past, like we've already established on times now, Somnath Temple also saw the Pran Pratishtha happen and without the Garbhagriha being completed.
No, the grand success doesn't mean that the Shankaracharyas wanted to do the Pran Pratishtha without the completion of the temple and all. The thing that the Shankaracharyas boycotting the event, the Pran Pratishtha of the Lord Ram, clearly shows that the BJP is not for Hindu but is working for Hindu, wherein they want the Ram Rajya, where the OBCs, the minorities and the Dalits are being suppressed, the voices are being suppressed. There is no development, there is no talking about the house, food, shelter and all. Only Ram aayenge.
Okay, once again, Mr. Junaidi, once again to reiterate it and to just put this in perspective for our viewers, Shankaracharyas on record have said that the Ram Mandir Trust has kept everything in mind before deciding that 22nd January was going to be the day when the Pran Pratishtha of Ram Lalla should take place in Ayodhya, and they've given a clear nod to it. So they've not boycotted it, and they've said that yes, due process and procedure has been followed. Mr. Hegde wants to make a quick point before I move on to a breaking news reaction. Mr. Hegde.
Oh, Mr. Junaidi is talking like a Congress spokesperson and less like a political analyst. Secondly, we do not tell him how to follow his faith, so he should not advise us how we should follow our faith. Thirdly,
I am not advising you, sir. I am not advising you. You people are not listening to your Shankaracharya. You people are not listening to your Shankaracharya. Why will you be? Why you will be taking my words and believing on my faith?
We do not take Sanjay Raut seriously at all. Over the last 1.5 2 years, he is making so many accusations. But let me tell you one thing,
people of India
when he
will
was
never
in the
take the
government,
BJP and
his government was not working
seriously
they
in
were
this
sitting
election.
at home and doing no work, and there was no development happening in Maharashtra. It was called a Vasuli Sarkar. and therefore under his own contradiction, that government fell and 100 of the MLAs crossed over to us. So when a person does not work and sits 2.5 years at home and does no development and then cites COVID as the excuse, I don't think that is possible. Okay, so we don't take Sanjay Raut seriously. And what words is he using? Khomeini?
Whether or not this is just another argument, whether or not the opposition is once again just attempting to ensure that this particular point is not scored by the BJP, all of that is going to be discussed in detail. Gentlemen, that's all the time I have for now. We need to quickly shift our attention to another